What's up, everybody? I'm James, and I'm the new lead singer in Five Finger Death Punch.
You're gonna need one. And I'm Mario, and I don't use hunting knives and exorcisms. So this episode is gonna be about shit that pisses us off.
Another episode of shit that pisses us off.
Yeah.
That's good, though, because people should know how angry we are.
Yeah, we gotta rant a little bit sometimes.
I was very excited about the, get a little closer.
Oh, yeah.
I was very excited about last week's episode of The 70s, which is a show on CNN.
Is it, like, reoccurring? Are they gonna... or is this one episode? Because it seemed like it was gonna be a show.
It was a show. I think there was, like, 7 episodes before this one.
Oh, all 70s?
But it was all... Yeah, it's all 70s related shit.
Okay.
And there was one episode in particular, the last episode, that was all about the music of the 70s.
Oh, so it wasn't just... It was all about 70s, not just... Okay.
It went on, like, right. I think the first episode was, like, about Vietnam and all that kind of shit, and it just, like, went through shit from the 70s.
Okay.
But the last episode, I caught the commercial a couple weeks ago that said they're doing one all on music of the 70s.
Yeah, that seems cool.
And I knew I wasn't going to get everything in an hour-long episode, but what I gathered from this episode of the 70s, you know, they called it What's Going On, and honestly, to me, what was going on is Tom Hanks has a complete Forrest Gump understanding of music from the 70s.
Yeah, really.
You know, because basically what we got was the Beatles broke up, I like the Rolling Stones, I like Fleetwood Mac, disco,
Jackson 5,
New Wave,
Led Zeppelin for 2 seconds.
That's it. That's all we got.
Yeah.
It started off cool. Like, I understand...
The Beatles were big, yeah.
The Beatles are still gigantic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're in 2015. So it started off with, the 70s being kind of sad because Morrison died.
Peace and love.
Morrison died. Joplin died.
They kind of breezed over all that, though.
Right. It was literally died, Beatles breaking up.
Yeah.
And it was 15 minutes of the Beatles breaking up. Now, I understand that that's a huge event in music,
but it's
of
only
course.
an hour long.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
you
so much
talk
more
about
shit
Led
we could have got.
15 seconds.
15 fucking seconds.
It's the Led Zeppelin. Look at their plane. The Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
Okay, that's it. It's done. What?
Yeah, that's it. And then we got 15 minutes of Heart and Fleetwood Mac, which, yes, are significant bands of the 70s, but you glanced over fucking Led Zeppelin.
No Kiss.
We got
no Black
one
Sabbath.
shot. There was one shot of Kiss.
There was a shot of Alice Cooper, too, I saw.
Yeah.
With a snake on his head.
And they talked over it.
Yeah. It was about the flash of the 70s and how the show got really big.
It's like, here's Alice Cooper. Okay, here's a picture of Kiss playing from fucking 9,000 miles away. Okay, done with that. Here's Fleetwood Mac for fucking 25 minutes. Here's disco for fucking 20 minutes. Really, disco? I mean, I understand that was a big fad in the 70s, but none of those bands are fucking around anymore.
Yeah, and they had the Rapper's Delight thing for a couple seconds, which was cool.
Yeah.
They ended with that, I think.
No, they ended on New Wave.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was David Bowie talking about how they're not punk rock, they're New Wave.
I get the whole Rapper's Delight thing because it was the start of rap.
Yeah.
Which
no,
is cool.
I totally understand
You should have that in there.
And I get that disco kind of kicked that off. Yeah. So I understand
disco
that.
And funk, I guess. Yeah.
But you know what? How many people are going to see Gloria Gaynor and Donna Summer live right now as opposed to people who are still going to see Kiss and Leonard Skinner who got no mentions in that fucking show?
And Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath just fucking went platinum 2 years ago with their newest album. People are still going to see, people still worship them.
Yeah.
I got so angry at the end of the show that I made a list of bands that did not get mentioned.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Kiss.
Yeah, okay.
Black Sabbath. Mm-hmm. Leonard Skinner, Rush.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
AC fucking DC never got a mention in the 70s fucking music episode. Deep Purple.
Oh, yeah.
Alice Cooper, got 2 seconds.
But they didn't even really, I don't even know if they said his name.
ZZ Top.
Oh, wow, yeah. Well, they were big in the 70s, too.
Van Halen.
Yeah, late 70s.
Judas Priest.
Oh, yeah.
Ted Nugent.
Forget all these bands.
Meatloaf.
Yeah.
Bob Seger. Mm-hmm. The fucking Eagles.
Yeah, those angry fucks.
Where were the Eagles? Now here's one here's one that blew my mind the most.
Uh-oh.
Pink fucking Floyd never got one mention in that fucking show. Not one mention.
They were more 70s and 60s.
Yeah, Pink Floyd, dude. Dark Side of the Moon.
I was never a big fan of theirs, so I don't know.
Dark Side of the Moon.
But they should have been mentioned in the 70s.
Yeah. Come on.
Star Wars.
Star
Wars.
That's not music. Well, that's really music. But yeah, that's my beef with Tom Hanks's fucking Forrest Gump understanding of 1970s music culture. So guess what? I'm not looking forward to when they do the 80s next year, and they're gonna fucking ruin
leave off
that.
Metallica and
leave off Metallica, leave off Guns N' Roses, leave off Poison and Motley Crue and fucking Quiet Riot and every great band from the fucking 80s that we still love.
Focus on Pretty Boy Floyd and
yeah.
Ugh.
Steve Winwood. They'll probably have 30 minutes of Steve Winwood in there. Bullshit.
Ugh. So, another thing that pisses us off.
Yes.
Is this Morgan Freeman story about his granddaughter being stabbed to death with a hunting knife by her boyfriend.
You called him Morgan Freeman.
Freeman, yeah. I don't know
like
why
he was playing guitar in Megadeth.
Morgan Freeman. That's a good one.
I play the leads on Rust in Peace from time to time.
Freeman, okay. I fucked that up.
Dave Mustaine was a dickhead from time to time.
From time to time, he would be high.
From time to time, Andy Dufresne would become possessed, and we'd have to stab him from time to time.
But anyway, his granddaughter's boyfriend stabbed her to death with a hunting knife, claiming it was an exorcism. Since when do you not survive an exorcism?
That's kind of the point of the whole exorcism
Don't
thing.
you need a priest?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have the power to do that yourself.
Mm-mm.
Not that I would believe that anybody has the power to do it. But like, this is what's wrong with religion. This is the time when like the church needs to come out and go, this is not what we're talking about.
They fucked up. That's not our bad.
That's not we don't condone that.
Mm-mm.
And I think a lot of religions need to do that. Look at these Muslims, all the terrorists. None of them are coming out and saying, this is not what we mean by 72 virgins, and we don't mean go out and kill Americans and that's okay. And well, I guess they're killing a lot of people now.
Well, yeah, they're killing them fucking selves.
Yeah.
Constantly blowing themselves up over there with
I don't know why
car bombs.
They don't take a stand and be like, this is not what we mean. These people are not real religious people. They're just doing whatever they want to do. So that kind of pisses me off.
Yeah, fuck religion.
Yeah.
Fuck organized religion.
I mean, the ideas, I guess, in some points are okay, but you always have these idiots that, I mean, and Christians were no exception. If you look at the Middle Ages.
Yeah, of course.
Horrible.
Look at the Crusades.
And now it's the Muslims.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Ha!
I guess we'll look at the dog's ear behind your head. We'll call this a wrap.
So fuck religion and fuck Tom Hanks' stupid fucking... Oh, another thing I wanted to mention. They did talk about Bruce Springsteen for like 4 seconds. And then he goes, Bruce Springsteen made the cover of Time and Newsweek magazine and he hated it. Fuck you! He hated it. He hated being on the cover of the 2 most popular magazines in the fucking country. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Just like that Kurt Cobain bullshit where he didn't want to be a fucking rock star. Put your guitar away. Put it in the closet and never touch it again if you hate it so much.
Yeah, why would you play if you don't want to be a rock star?
Give your money and your instruments to people who will fucking appreciate it.
Don't do the tours then. Just do your albums.
No, don't even fucking play music because if you hate it so much, I don't even want to know that you're in a recording studio.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Bruce Springsteen. You ain't the boss of shit.
And fuck you, Morgan Freeman's granddaughter's boyfriend. 2 metalheads.
2 metalheads.